Hi, my name is Norma, and on this video I'm going to be talking about how to bind off loosely in pattern. So when you receive a pattern, you notice that most of the time it's written bind off loosely in pattern. So of course there are situations whereby you are given an option to do a loose bind off. For instance, your tubular bind off is very stretchy, so on that one you won't get the instruction bind off loosely in pattern. And sometimes if you're using Jenny's surprisingly stretchy bind off, that's also straightforward. You get to do that. It's a very stretchy bind off, but sometimes you just get the instruction saying bind off loosely in pattern, and it's very difficult because when you're sitting there trying to be loose in your knitting, you'll realize that sometimes you'll forget and go back to the tension that you're using throughout the project. So the trick to binding off loosely in pattern is to go several needle sizes higher when you're doing your actual bind off. So for instance, I'll show you this project that I've been working on. This was knit on 4.5 millimeter needles, but when I got to the bind off I used 6.5. So as you'll notice, this is a very large top with a very loose open bottom. Okay, it's going to fill up the screen like that. So I needed the bind off to be loose. I didn't want it to end up curving to the inside. So the trick is to go a couple of needle sizes larger, and for this one I went 4 needle sizes higher. So I went from a 4.5 to a 6.5, and that really works very well when you're doing your bind off. It's loose and stretchy, but I didn't have to worry about the tension or think too much when I was doing the bind off, and it works very, very well. So that's the easiest and simplest way to bind off in pattern when you get such instructions. So please don't forget to subscribe and to hit the notification bell, because I'll be posting more knitting tips that will come in handy and will help you so much in your knitting. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye.